Hello and welcome to the Echo Chamber. I am Jenico and we are back once again with Inquisitor. I hope you're all having a good day. Now, we completed Feral Tribes, chapter 4 at the end of the last video. And now we are going to be moving on to Madness Incarnated, chapter 5. So we were fiddling around a little bit at the end of the last episode, trying to get the hang of the navigation toolbar and the leveling and equipment side of things. So I think I'm getting that down now. With these games, it always takes a little bit of time at the beginning to get the hang of them and to learn the best way of dealing with them. So I appreciate you guys
ready to fight.
Bearing with me with that. Okay, so we have our guardsmen that we managed to keep all of them alive in the last
Welcome
mission.
to the Martyr, Inquisitor. Not exactly the army I imagined, but reinforcements at last.
So you do realize now that I don't belong to your expedition?
I do, and I regret the confusion. We were not expecting any guests on this Emperor-forsaken wreck. And first I thought that you must belong to Klosterheim's retinue. That fool brought a whole army of busybodies and interrogators with him.
You must tell me everything about this man, his expedition, and the Martyr. But first, I'll disable the teleport jammer.
The cogitator that overrides the jammer is 2 hallways away, and the whole control deck is swarming with feral tribes. Why do you think I'm stuck in this hole? They're keeping us pinned down in here.
Time to turn the tide together, Sergeant.
Inquisitor,
I'm not quite sure
we
what was
have a
happening
problem.
with the
Now is not a good time.
graphics there.
At your command.
Deploy minefield? I don't think we want to deploy a minefield there, do we? I don't want to go too far away.
Well then, that was a pleasant warm-up, wasn't it? But Inquisitor,
Indeed.
I'm sure they will drag their filthy god here to help them out.
They're what?
We interrogated some of these tribesmen. They are all descendants of the original crew. Anyway, during centuries of drifting through the void, one of their generations forgot about our holy emperor and found new things to worship.
And what would this god be?
Madness Incarnated, they call it. It could be anything, if you ask me, but nothing good.
Inquisitor,
Okay, then.
listen to me. The monastery is...
I'm in the middle of something. Later.
Die, maggot! Take it like a man, God.
Death is a journey.
I'm stuck behind the barricades. There we go. Damn it. Okay, hey, steady on. There we go. You ain't even gonna get close enough to my head, boy.
Oh, the thundering blast of weapons. I wish my brothers were here to hear this canticle of death.
Talking about brothers, which chapter do you belong to? I'm not familiar with this iconography.
I am Sergeant Caius Thorm of the Stormwatcher Space Marines.
Explain. I don't know that chapter.
I would be truly disappointed if you did. Our existence is secret, our numbers are few, and our burden is terrible. We are the Watchers in the shadows, but rest assured, we are the sanctioned blades of the Calgary Conclave.
Doing what exactly?
Dying gloriously during classified inquisitorial missions. Could we talk about this later? Ready to fight!
Inquisitor, the monastery shows signs of...
Not now.
Trouble? Good. Yes. You have picked up a world skill. This skill can only be used a limited amount of times. And only one type of them can be equipped at the same time. Okay, well, now is not the best time to be informing me of such things. I keep getting tangled in all this. Okay, let's not get too far away. Can't exactly rely on the guardsmen to do anything here. Yeah, let's see.
You are truly doing the Emperor's work, Inquisitor. Keep it up.
Yeah, you're
We've
not.
crushed their main forces. Let's move out and disable that jammer.
Before their what? Their god arrives?
Trust me, it is already close. I wonder what it looks like.
After we disable the jammer, we must find Lord Klosterheim.
Oh, yes,
Far too
that
scary.
two-faced hypocrite.
Let's take a look at this cogitator.
Summary. After the rites of diagnostics and reciting the necessary hymns to placate its mood, I prayed to the machine spirit and humbly asked it to confide in me about the causes of the recurring system failures. Why the automatic defense systems of the Martyr destroyed that rogue trader cruiser, and why the Martyr initiated conflicts with a non-hostile vessel of the Explorer fleet thus. The machine spirit of the Martyr denies cooperation, citing the Sacred Order 947A as issued by our spiritual leader, the late Uther Tiberius. Addendum. No executable directive exists under this name. The machine spirit claims that the Martyr must follow a determined route to a classified location, and that the protection of the Martyr is top priority, and it asserts its right. I can't speak. It asserts its rights to override of the Martyr automatic weapon systems and the teleportarium in time of need. Okay, so
These records are disturbing. This Martyr has a mind of its own.
yeah, quite literally. Quite literally, it has a mind of its own. Yeah, we never actually needed them, did we? Okay, that's the way we need to go. So let's explore. I keep doing that, don't I? Nope, nope, nothing of use in there. Who's hanging around back here? Okay, so we're gonna move on. I expect the other side is gonna be the same. Oh, we have some company. Yeah, guys, chill. No, nothing to interact with. Ah, we have the Dreadnought.
Oh, traitorous scum! Mockery to your honor! Perish, you filth! Ah! Take it like a man, Horseman!
Down there. Are you all right?
I'm great. I've just killed a hellbrute, a twisted mockery of a space marine. Praise the Emperor. I also have an Imperial space marine with grievous wounds, and I want to bring him aboard our ship.
Inquisitor, listen to me. The monastery has turned on the warp drives, and is ready to leave the star system. Disable the jammer now!
Alrighty.
I've disabled the teleport jammer. At least, I hope so.
Inquisitor, you must teleport back before the ship leaves. We don't know where it's headed, and worse, the Jella shields are probably compromised. Warp travel would kill you. Hurry up, you don't want to get stranded over there.
Yeah, and the guardsman?
Inquisitor, are you all right?
I'm fine, Captain. I'm back on your ship, leaving the teleportarium as we speak. I need medical assistance down here for the Space Marine. What is happening to the Martyr?
It's preparing to enter the warp. I thought it was a derelict.
It is derelict, Captain, which seems to attract the attention of both our allies and enemies. The Martyr is a mystery, but it is very much alive.
And your mystery ship is gone. What happens now?
I will notify the Caligari Conclave. Then we will wait and see.
It looks so pretty. And there we go. That is that chapter over with. I have to say, I was expecting a little bit more from the combat system. I suppose maybe because of the class that I selected. And the fact that we're only on story mode. I don't really have to think too much in regards to what I have to do.
Inquisitor,
It would
my
be curious
astropath
to
has sent
see-
your audio log to the Caligari Conclave, as you requested.
Let me guess. Another local warp surge manifestation swallowed the message whole.
No, actually. We have received an official follow-up on your report.
That must be a mistake. It's the Imperial bureaucracy. I wasn't expecting to hear from them for a few standard years.
I have no idea what we found out there, but it must be really important. See for yourself.
Inquisitor, we are raising your clearance level. You are henceforth authorized to listen to confidential information without facing immediate excommunication. Your discovery has greatly intrigued the Conclave. You have found a ghost of the past, Inquisitor. The Martyr had strong ties to the Inquisition, and as such, it is very important to us. We all thought that the Fortress Monastery had been destroyed, with the exception of Lord Inquisitor Klosterheim. He dedicated his life to finding the Martyr, only to disappear without a trace. And now, you have proof of both the existence of the Martyr and the whereabouts of Lord Klosterheim. We want answers. Continue this investigation. Evaluate the data, gather new clues, and find the Martyr. Hopefully with Lord Klosterheim on board so he can explain his disappearance. We must remind you that this investigation requires absolute secrecy, and it will be your task, and your task alone.
Our task is to find a ghost ship in the vast expanses of the Imperium. How hard could it be?
The Space Marine I rescued was part of the expedition that found the Martyr somehow. If I can interrogate him, I'm sure he can help us.
That man is in stasis at the moment. He was torn into pieces. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a warrior of the Adeptus Astartes is not a simple mortal we can treat.
Indeed, we need a tech priest with unique skills and knowledge of the genetic material of the Adeptus Astartes. We need a Magos biologist specialist, which could be difficult.
I come from a long line of rogue traders, Inquisitor. I know the secrets of this sector, and I can tell you where to find the tech priest you need. The Merciful Agony is a hospital fortress in the Chernobog system. It's also a secret research station of the Adeptus Mechanicus. You'll find a Magos biologus there.
Handy. This is the command bridge of your ship, your base of operations, where you can prepare for missions and manage your resources. Select the highlighted panels or NPCs to access the available management screens. For the moment, you have access to the shop at Ragnar van Winter, to your storage, and most importantly, the star map. You can now invite your friends to join your party by opening the navigation wheel and selecting social, or use the local co-op panel. Select the hollow table in the center when you are ready to step out amongst the stars and continue your journey. And we have reached level 5. The cage. The clues I have discovered indicate that the machine spirit of the Martyr, which inhabits the Fortress Monastery and controls all systems and machinery on the decks, has probably gone mad, possibly during a warp incident, and it has been displaying paranoid tendencies for a long time now. It locked down the Martyr completely and trying to destroy approaching vessels to protect itself for unclear reasons. The abandoned Colossus. I can conclude at this point that the abandoned Fortress Monastery, which the cryptic distress signal came from, is called Martyr, and that it entered the Calgary sector roughly 5,000 years ago after the Imperial Civil War called the Age of Apostate. The Martyr was commandeered by an Inquisitor called Uther Tiberius, who had a very clear purpose for traveling here, and some of the members of his retinue had reasons to worry about his intentions. What exactly happened during the subsequent 5,000 years is unclear. At some point, the Martyr must have disappeared in the warp, and it was spat out by a recent warp surge in the system, already infested by the bile of Nurgle. Heroic deed completed. Up close, kill enemies in medium range with a ranged weapon. Close quarters gunnery perk unlocked. Level 6. Alrighty then. Excellent. So we have basically moved out of the initial tutorial phase, and now we can store. Okay, we got a lot of gear here. So what have we got? Plasma guns, holistic armor, distortion armor. Okay. So before we store any of that, I suppose we should upgrade what we are wearing.
Who are you, Thorn? You and your mysterious Stormwatchers? We will make you whole again. I have questions for you.
He's only missing a leg, but a flesh wound for a warrior like him. That's the Astropath, onliner, local co-op. Extras. Do we have extras? Sometimes Imperial troops need to be properly motivated and reminded of their duty. An Inquisitor is certainly more than capable of fulfilling this role, but they can't be in two places at once unless they possess a Servo Commissar skull with pre-programmed litanies and admonishments. Yeah, oh, how cute. Cherub is a bio-sculpted flying homunculus created to assist Inquisitors. They have been intentionally sculpted by the Adeptus Mechanicus to symbolize the angels from the ancient Terran myths, and they represent purity in the eyes of the Emperor, a perfect companion for those who are doing the Emperor's holy work in the Calgary system. And that ain't no angel, that one. Imperial officials across the galaxy utilize familiars to display their heraldry to the public, announcing their status and accomplishments. Though many Inquisitors prefer to stay in the shadows, such displays can be useful in certain spheres of Imperial society. Okay, an Inquisitor is required to keep track of immense amount of facts and data. It is therefore common that they use logic engine equipped servo skulls for such tasks. Servo skulls are drones-like devices fashioned from human skulls, often the ones of pious Imperial servants. Servo skulls possess a rudimentary machine spirit, support systems, and anti-grav engines so they can hover and drift through the air. Okay, now... Okay, no, we don't want to do that. You have to buy them in the store. We don't need that. You must complete the Mindplay Priority Assignment DLC. So we can either go no helmet, or we can have... I mean, that suddenly looks better than the, previous ones. Wait, there was more stuff? No, cosmetics. Really? That's okay. Bridge command decorations, this is all DLC stuff. Okay, so that's all the cosmetic stuff that we have there. Hall of Heroes. And that's the store. So, okay, let us have a look at our inventory. Because we have gained some new gear in that last one that we can use. So let us check this out. Okay, so this one is definitely a lot better than what we've got. So we're going to equip that. Now, yeah, we have 2 outfits here. So that's 4/4. That's a 6/5. But what we need to look at, 2.9 damage reduction when suppression status is protected, plus 1.8 HP per hit, plus 2.5 to all resistances when suppression status is protected, 2.2 damage reduction when there is no enemies, 1.9 chance to stun after a dodge. I think we're gonna go with that one. Okay, we're just gonna check out the look, but we're gonna stick with that one for its effects. Now, we need to make a decision here. We are currently running with our shotgun. We can go with this plasma gun. We have, you see the auto pistol. Obviously that's kind of more of a, that can be dual wielded. I mean, if we dual wield auto pistols, we're gonna do more damage. And of course, dealing with plasma guns is gonna overheat, which I'm not a fan of. I believe that is not as good as what we are using anyway. But I kind of like the shotgun, so I'm gonna keep the shotgun for now. So that covers pretty much all of our... yeah, let's go to this. Let's see what we've got here. Plus 30% cooldown recovery. Nice. That's not necessary. So we'll just keep along this line. Now, oh, perform single hit kills. That's a bit more difficult with a shotgun. So this is just passive stuff. We're gonna do this as we're going through. We don't really need to worry about that. Now we do need the store. We've got a lot of stuff here that we really don't need. So we are just going to sell off basically everything we've got here. Ooh. Maybe not that sniper rifle. I hadn't realized that we had and we might keep that one in case we want to change over to some hand-to-hand combat. We can take a look at what she has to offer. Now, obviously, a shotgun is what I'm most interested in. Okay, so this is all the stuff that we've sold her. So we can get things back if we want. Like these. I think some of these I didn't actually check. Ooh. Damn. Okay, well, we really don't need that stuff. That doesn't serve us. Now that's quite nice. That is gonna take up a huge amount of our ooh. Okay, Damn, this stuff is pretty good. That's dodge, damage bonus, and exposed state. Ooh, now this is a difficult one. why is this saying -4 quality versus equipped armor? I can't quite see that myself. We don't really use dodge. But I mean, in exposed state, we are pretty much always exposed, so that's going to give us an increased damage. Okay, so let us buy that one. And a mastercrafted shotgun. What? I didn't mean to press that. I meant to go to inventory. So we have this better shotgun there. And that is our new armor, and that looks so much cooler. So we are ready to move on to our next place, where I don't know where that is. I'm guessing it is the Merciful Agony, but we will do that in the next episode. So I want to thank you guys for being here. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give us a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed, please give that button a slap, and make sure you ring that notification bell to make sure you get an update for when the next video is out. And I will just say thank you, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Take care.